What? It's not working. What's up? What's up, everybody? You're live with Tekno. Right now, this is a solo show just for me and you. And this will be my first one. So come check me out. Come say hi. This is the first show of 2021. I've never done this before, so bear with me if I don't have my subjects, lined up. I have no agenda. I don't have any notes. I don't have anything to look at. This is just the top of my head. So, what are you excited for? What's going on in 2021 in the Xbox? In the Xbox world that's going to get you excited for this year? All right, just doing a little maintenance here, trying to get my tweets out just to alert some people that I am going live because my stream deck is not working fully. I got some of the things automated, but it's not responding like it should be. Because like I said, this is my first one. I just built this new, very quiet computer. Got the Elgato Pro, the internal card, the good one, and so far so good. It's been working freaking awesome. It's an amazing card. I'm glad I went that route to build a new PC for streaming and recording purposes only, and then purchase that card for dedicated, internal card for the recording part. And because I was using the Elgato capture card, the external one that you've seen, and it worked out great. But then, the whole thing with 4K started coming out, and I needed something a little bit more stronger. So I purchased the Razer Ripsaw, and that one works really great because it's passed through 4K, but it only captures up to 1080. But still, I'm happy. Don't have a problem with that. The only thing is, last Christmas or more, last 2019 Black Friday, I purchased a laptop. I went the laptop route this time. And I'm very happy with it. It's just this entire year, it was kind of struggling to kind of work with the application I use for creating videos. And then with the Razer Ripsaw, it was having trouble. I had to, plug it up real quick, restart my laptop, and then it starts working fine. Whereas if I have my laptop on already, and I just kind of plug everything in and try to record or stream, then it will just completely lock up the laptop. It just wouldn't work right. So it just kind of had to do a little juggling here or there to get it working just fine. And I got tired of it. I just got tired of it. And then another thing was I was unplugging and plugging everything every time I wanted to record some console action or just do even just doing this. And so I was like, you know what? Sales were going on. I got me a full a mid-tower, got a full ATX motherboard. I went with AMD this time. Usually I just go with Intel just because I understand the naming conventions. And then, I didn't make anything beefy because I'm not using it for gaming. It's just for recording, streaming, and video editing. But it works great. It works wonderful. It is quiet. So it's really nice. My old computer, my old desktop, I gave that to my kid. He has it. And he's playing Roblox, so it's perfect for him. And so now I'm great. Everything's plugged in. I don't have to unplug anything anymore. I'm ready to go. And that Elgato card, it makes it way better because it's 4K pass through, and it's HDR also pass through. So it has all the bells and whistles that the Series X has that works with it perfectly. So I'm happy with that. The only downside is, I wouldn't say downside, the maximum I could record on that Elgato internal card is 144060, or I'm sorry, 1440-120, I believe. But I only record 1440-60, which is just fine. And so I probably won't record too many of those 2K type or the 1440 videos, only because it takes forever. It takes hours to render or completely process over at on YouTube. I think I did a 6-minute video yesterday, a 6-minute video, and I did it at 1440 or 2K, whatever you want to call it. And then I think I uploaded like around 5 o'clock last night, 5 p.m. And I waited and waited and waited. I'm like, dude, come on. It's like, how long does it take to process this video on YouTube? And of course, you can still see the video, except it's going to be at 340p, and nobody wants to see that garbage, right? And then people are going to complain like, oh my God, I can't believe your videos are that terrible. So I waited, and finally you could see that the 720 was complete. I'm like, well, I still don't want to push it out at 720. And then finally 1080p 60 came out. I'm like, okay. I was like, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and just publish this video at 1080 60. And then, whenever it catches up to 1440, it'll go out. But at least 1080p 60 is out there. And actually, I have no idea what time it started, because I think I kept keeping watch about 2 hours. 2 hours in, it still wasn't complete. I'm like, you know what? 1080p 60, that's good enough. Let's go with it. So I may or may not publish too many videos at 1440 just because of that reason. It just takes forever for YouTube to process it. Not me creating the video. That's easy and that's fast. It's the YouTube part where you upload it and you gotta wait for them to complete whatever they're supposed to do. So I think I hear the kids making some noise. Right now they're busy. They're entertaining themselves. They got the iPad. They got my old computer. Wife is down at the other side of the house. I'm here. Hopefully they'll leave me alone, because I don't get too many chances to do something like this. So, all right. That was a lot of talking for 7 minutes. It feels like I've been doing it forever. But yeah, so I'm set up. I got my 2 monitors. This one is like nothing. This is where I watch, Xbox or something. Over here, I'm looking at the stream about who's watching, if there's any chats in my OBS. And then I got my Xbox Series X behind this monitor, right behind the camera where I'm watching or looking at. You guys are looking at me. And then I got my Stream Deck here. I got my microphone in front of me. What else do I need? Oh, I have a light here, so it kind of makes it a little bit warm for me right now. I do want to get the ring light. I don't know if you guys seen that, but it looks pretty great. But for $200, I think I'm gonna wait a little bit longer. Hopefully, if they drop it down to $150, then I'll pick it up. Got my cookies here. Got my QT soda. So I'm good. I think I'm good. Let's see what else. Computer, got my Halo controller holder here, and that's it. So for the reason I'm here, the reason I'm streaming is, what are you excited for 2021 when it comes to gaming? It could be about Xbox, it could be about PlayStation, Switch, computer. It doesn't matter. I don't care. I'm more of an Xbox guy, just to lay it out flat if you couldn't tell already. I'm an Xbox guy. That's where all my gaming goes to. I do have a PS4 Pro, and that's where it's going to stop. I'm not picking up anything PlayStation anymore, anything Sony. No, not because I'm some fanboy. Oh, yeah, I'm a fanboy, Xbox fanboy. But more because I just don't have time. I just don't have gaming time. Xbox has, its games. It has its services with Game Pass. Now they added EA Play, and that possibly they're going to add Uplay. So that's a lot of games that I have access to where I just don't have time to add a different platform. I mean, trying to add a PlayStation game or something, or Switch. Even my Switch just gets gets ignored. It just sits there in the kids area. And the only time I really use it is when they want to play Mario Kart. I try to play other games. I play a lot of indie games on it. But it's just like Xbox has so much to offer. And people just don't realize. The people who are not well informed about Xbox, there is just so much that they're offering. It's just insane. The amount of games that you have access to for very little money, it's completely insane. And people just don't. What's up, Team Anami? I don't want to sound like your typical guy who's streaming like, what's up, guys? Hey, look, it's Team right here. Just give me a shout out and say hello. Nah. I mean, I don't want to be that guy. I mean, that's kind of cheesy now. It's getting kind of old. But I do want to say hi, whoever's out there, because it's just me. I've really never done this. I tried, but I'll last like maybe 5 or 10 minutes. I'm like, okay, this is just too much. I can't talk too much. I do a show with my boy, New Legal, but he runs it. See, he's like, I think the way he put it, he's the point guard, and I'm the supporting row. Me and like 3 other people, and I just kind of, throw in my nuggets. If he makes a point, then I throw in some nuggets. I've never been the leader of, trying to get a show going, get any kind of dialogue going. I'm the one that adds to it, and that's it. So doing this, I am sweating right now just because I am nervous about how I'm presenting this, and trying to think, what else can I talk about? That's the hard part, right? And because really, December's been tough just because of work, family, holidays. It's just, you got to give more attention to that instead of what's happening in the gaming news right now. And now that it's all over, it's January 1st, Monday, go back to normal. I mean, whatever your sense of normal is, go back to work and do everything. So now it's like, okay, I'm going to try to do more of this just because it's fun. It is fun. It's fun to talk about games and stuff. So, like I said, let's go back to what I was talking about what's getting me excited about 2021. And I don't want to go too far ahead of 2021. I'm just going to say so far what I'm looking forward to. So the medium, right? The medium, and I'm going to use my Stream Deck right now and do this little number. Let's see. Yes, it worked. Sweet. So there you go. The medium, man. This is going to be an amazing game just because I love horror games. Ever since, I don't know, Dead Space. I think that's when I started getting hooked. It wasn't even Resident Evil. I knew about Resident Evil, but never played much of it. I did enjoy the universe, the stories, and the characters of Resident Evil. I just never felt it was for me. And then Dead Space came into play, and that was awesome, right? Then Alien Isolation, that was amazing. And then now I've gone back to some Resident Evil games. I played 5. I played Biohazard. Looking forward to Village. I recently played RE3, which was great. And so I'm looking forward to a bunch of just horror games. I love horror games. The Evil Within. I mean, that's another awesome one. So yeah, I mean, the medium supposedly comes out January 21st. So we got 20 days, and hopefully there's no delays whatsoever. Hold on. Like I said, I'm getting sweaty here and I'm getting thirsty. And I haven't had a bite of my cookie yet. I'm waiting for it to get a bite of my cookie. So, I mean, this is insane. Look at it. I mean, you get 2 worlds in one. I mean, I don't even want to watch any more of it just because I'm looking forward to the game. So, what else? Outriders is coming out. I believe that's a multi-plat, which is fine. I mean, let everybody play it. And looking forward to that. Still, I mean, I saw the reveal, and I think that's pretty much what hooked me. And that's it. I didn't want to watch anyone. Just like Cyberpunk. When Cyberpunk was announced, I did not want to hear any more about Cyberpunk because I was planning to get it no matter what, which I did. But but I haven't really played much of Cyberpunk, only because this darn game that's in Game Pass called Greedfall. Have you heard of it? Greedfall. And so let's see, I have to turn this off first. Cool. I don't have to do anything. Or do I have to do it? Yeah. Okay. I turned it off. So Greedfall, right? This is a game I had in my wish list for a very long time, but never bought it. Just something that just kind of kept me on the fence about buying it. I never purchased it. Just kind of sat there, and so I went off and bought other games and just played them. But Greedfall was always there on my wish list, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, Xbox announces it's in Game Pass. I was like, sweet, I don't have to pay for it, because at one point I was about to buy it, but I didn't. It's like, sweet, it's on Game Pass. And finally started playing it right when Cyberpunk came out. And at first I was like, man, this game freaking sucks, right? The controls were wonky. I tried to pick up items, I kept overrunning items. I had to turn back around. I kind of had to, do my controls, little nudges here, left and right, to kind of get it right to pick up the item. Right? I mean, the controls were just terrible, and they still are. They still are, especially the moves. When you try to move forward, backwards, left and right, those are just terrible. Right? And then, so I was playing it, and it's like, you know what? I'm gonna go play something else. So I started going back to Cyberpunk. In Cyberpunk, I'm not in a hurry to finish it. I'm gonna take my sweet time, just because I know how massive it is, and just one of those games I just not in a hurry to finish. Just want to take my time and enjoy it. And so I stopped. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go back to Greedfall. And once, if you played it, you'll know what I'm talking about. Once you leave the beginning island, the start island, Serene or something like that, you go to the new Serene. It got so much better. It got so much better that I've been playing it for like, I don't know, a week and a half straight. Like every night I've just been playing and playing and playing, just because it is that good. Like I said, once you get past the controls, just because they are wonky, it's just terrible. And once you get past that, and you get past the beginning stage, then oh my god, the game is golden. It's really good. I mean, they got some very unique characters. The storylines, the missions are great. The only thing they got lazy on, like I caught onto this quick. When you go to a leader's house, somebody that's a high up in the government, you go to their home or to their office. It's the same design in every one of them. So if you ever been to like the governor's house and it's just a room, then if you go to a different governor's room or to some leader, it's the same room. It's probably a different color. It's probably maybe an extra painting on a wall, different carpet, but it's the same room. It's nothing different. So I think the developers got a little bit lazy there, but you know what? I'm not there to stare at the houses, so I don't care. I'm there for the story, the action, and how this game is going to end. And it's been great. And so I may be giving Greedfall a little break there, because I still got a few hours left in it. So I'm going to go back to Cyberpunk and play. Another thing I'm excited for Xbox, at least for 2021, is you know what? I do hope we get Uplay. That is amazing. I mean, I don't see why not. We already have EA Play or EA Access, or whatever they call it. And out of left field, they added it to the ultimate tier. That is amazing. That is awesome, because I'll play some Madden now. I play some Madden now, which I never buy Madden. So that's cool. And then to get, you play. I mean, the Division, right? Far Cry games, Assassin's Creed. I mean, you name it. Ghost Recon. I mean, what else is out? There's tons. There's tons of franchises, and you play. And you're telling me that it's possible that they're coming to Game Pass Ultimate? That is amazing. I mean, Game Pass by itself, without EA Play, is already great on its own. All right. I mean, even with EA not included, I would have been happy no matter what. Then they added EA Play, and I'm like, dude, this is amazing. Now you got 2 different catalogs to choose from, and then EA Plays never leaves the catalog, whereas Game Pass, some titles leave and some titles come in. And then say, Uplay comes in, dude. How can someone be so negative towards Game Pass when you have the Xbox catalog, and then you got Uplay catalog, and then you got EA catalog? I mean, that's just three services in one for the same cost, and somehow that's a bad thing. I don't. There's no way. Nobody's going to tell me it's a bad deal for a consumer. I don't think it's a bad deal. Some people will argue, well, how do the developers get paid? Who's making money? I bet you Microsoft is just, raping or just ripping off, EA and Ubisoft. They're just ripping them off. I'm going to tell you, like I've told other people, when it comes to how does one make money, from somebody else. Like all these games in Game Pass, all these games on Uplay, and all the games on ePlay, or Uplay, EA Play. My concern about how they make money is zero. Nothing. I'm not trying to be cold-hearted towards the developers, but they have a team of marketers or whatever department they want to call it, where they're concerned about how to make money and how to market their games for the most profit. That's their job. That's not my job. My job is to enjoy the product that they produce, if I like it or I don't, and then if I like what I see, buy it and enjoy it. That's it. That's my job. My job to be concerned about, developers, I don't know how they get ripped off by Microsoft, they get ripped off by somebody. I do not care. That is not my concern. My concern is to have fun. That is it. That is my concern. Each company, Microsoft, each developer that of the games are in Game Pass, and Uplay and EA Access, all right, they got their teams. They have their people that are concerned about how to market their games or how to market their products and try to maximize their profits. That's their job. They get paid for that. I don't get paid for that. So I don't care, and I don't want to try to worry myself about how they make money or how they get ripped off. My only concern is, am I going to have fun with it? That's it. That's it. But there's too many people out there just worried about, like, oh my God, what about the developers? What about this? Not my problem. That's theirs. They have a team. Now, if I work for them, okay, then I'll be worried. But I'm not. No. So supposedly Series X's and S's are still hard to come by. And PlayStations too. But I don't really care for the PlayStation one. But they're still hard to come by. I mean, I was lucky enough to get one. I was able to get both these. I was able to get the Series X when it went on sale, and the Series S. But then the Series S was for a buddy of mine, for his kid, not for me. And then when they actually went on sale, I was able to score a Series S. So now I have both. So I'm good now. The Series S is over there in the other room, and my Series X is right here with the good screen, where it's 4K and it's really nice, and HDR and all. Whoa, excuse me, got a burp. But let's see here. See if my button works for the chat. Come on, where's my little chat automated thing? There we go. It says, hi, thanks for tuning in. Enjoy the stream. So the 1 or 2 people that have been watching, I hope you guys were enjoying my talk here, which is not much. It's just me blabbing away. But I'm going to end this anyway. It's just because, like I said, if you were here at the beginning, this is my first time and don't really know what much more to say. don't have much. I didn't have an agenda set out to talk about. So, well, anyways, thank you for tuning in, whoever did. I'll try to do this again. Am I still streaming? Yeah, I'm still streaming. Try to do this again more often. I don't have a schedule because work is about to ramp up again on Monday, and who knows when I'll be able to do this. But I do usually publish some videos, every week or so. All right, guys, this is TeknoBlast. Good night. Stay safe. Have fun. And have a great year.